Screen set out of bounds by the Spurs will be called on San Antonio. Ime Udoka. So that's a violation, not a foul. Cleveland ball as Sasha Pavlovich comes in.
Yeah, I'm sorry to see that. Mainly because since we've started the second half, San Antonio's coming down here now, and they're not. Once they ran that 5-minute thing of shooting early, they've now settled down. They're running good stuff. They came out of timeout. They ran some nice staggered screen that time. Unfortunately, they pick up a moving screen. But I just want to say something about Cleveland, Mike. Right now, Delonte West and Mo Williams have 30 points. LeBron has 30, and they have 30. Cleveland only has 71.
Those three guys, 60 off them. Joe Smith got it. Good assist by LeBron there. He came out so hot, dominating the game in the first part, and he's blended back into the group here as we've gotten late second, early third. Zerbiak pestering Parker. Ime Udoka moves it to Bowen. Good job to chase Bowen out of his spot. Kurt Thomas keeping the trip alive. James, he was kind of coming over as a second defender on Parker there, and Tony couldn't convert. As out of bounds off Udoka.
Well, there's no doubt about it that he bothered him. He came into the lane. He was coming in, faking, and then going back outside the lane. And as Tony made the final burst, LeBron came over. He didn't go for the shot block, but he showed him that he was there potentially to get it.
It's the beauty of guarding Bruce Bowen over there. You can leave him in the corner and try to close out on the three. If not, be kind of that free safety type defender. Kobe does that so well. Gibson off the mark on the rebound for Udoka, who works with Bowen, Bonner, Parker, and Thomas. As the Spurs try to find something here in the last 4 minutes, they have nothing. Parker right at James, physical with him, and the foul's called as these two guys collide. Tony seems to have the worst of it.
Keep an eye on this, son. Watch as Tony steps in. See, as Tony steps in, you have the collision.
The elbow.
Yeah, watch the elbow. Right. Okay.
Yep, he got it on the first.
Yeah, he got him on the way up.
As that arm was going up to block the shot.
Illinois shooting 2 shots. Tony Parker.
Tony Parker is never going to be run off of the drive to the rim, Mike. He's a very courageous driver. He's got a good upper body strength. He's got the quickness, but he relishes the contact.
Down to 14. Spurs close with Oklahoma City on Tuesday. Game against the Blazers on Wednesday that you'll see on ESPN. Utah, Sacramento, Golden State, and New Orleans. As the Spurs have to be careful for a couple of things. Not just their position in the West, but also the division. Houston is right on their heels in the Southwest at 48 and 28. A game and a half behind coming into today. Bowen has defended a lot of big scores in his time. Watches LeBron pose and pump in points 31, 2 and 3.
Now that was typical. He really didn't have anything, but because of his incredible jumping ability and strength, distance is not a factor.
Nice closeout by Zerbiak as Udoka puts up the air ball, 12 to shoot.
Now just keep an eye on this. Now Bowen has him. He's laying off him. He's going to force it. What happens? He's right up. He challenged the shot. LeBron, nothing but basket.
You okay with 33 points on 17 shots?
I know.
Fallon Zerbiak getting underneath Udoka. Wally says, how about him hitting me up here in the face? While we have a second, we remind you that NBA TV Fan Night on Tuesday will have the Hornets in Miami to take on the Heat. TNT Thursday doubleheader, Philadelphia at Chicago to take on the Bulls, fighting for their playoff spot. And Denver at LA, that's the top 2 teams in the West. And our final NBA regular season Sunday on ABC. We'll be in New Orleans to see the Hornets and Mavs, and then the Celtics come in here to take on the Cavaliers. And speaking of the Mavs, Dirk Nowitzki, incredibly underrated Dirk Nowitzki. You just look in the box score every year. Only 25 and a half. He's tied for 5th in the league. Nowitzki and the Mavericks will take on Phoenix. That's next. Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and Mike Green going to bring that to you with Lisa Salters as well coming up here on ABC. Then the playoffs. Playoffs begin 2 weeks from yesterday.